What is going on, YouTube? How y'all doing? I'm ready to release my week 2 picks, see if I can do better than last week. Leave your comments down below. Leave your picks, see how you guys do this week. I'm going to release a fantasy video later. It may not be on time before the Thursday game, but it'll definitely be in time for the Sunday and Monday games. Alright guys, hope you enjoy. If you enjoy the content, make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you. Up first, we have the Los Angeles Chargers against the Kansas City Chiefs. I think the Kansas City Chiefs keep on rolling. I think Patrick Mahomes keeps looking good, and I have them winning against the Chargers. The Chargers look good against the Raiders, but I think Kansas City's still on top, and they're a whole nother beast. Keenan Allen's injured. I have Kansas City winning in a high-scoring affair, 31-28. Next is the New England Patriots against the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Patriots looked bad last week against Miami. The Steelers looked good. Their offense wasn't the greatest, but their defense was amazing. But again, Cincinnati has O-line troubles, and Joe Burrow is under pressure all day. And T.J. Watt leaves with an injury, so that hurts. But I actually have the Steelers winning of a score 23-20 against the Bengals. Next, we have the Carolina Panthers at the New York Giants. I thought Baker would get his revenge against his former team, but it didn't quite happen. McCaffrey looked good, though. Their offense looks good. Their defense looks good. They just didn't get the victory. But the New York Giants came out of nowhere. Man, they surprised everybody. I have the Carolina rebounding, though, and taking a victory over the Giants. I have Carolina actually winning easy, 27-17. Even though they're on the road, I just don't see the New York Giants sustaining their success this week. The lowly New York Jets at the lowly Cleveland Browns. By the way, have you seen their new 50-yard line? Look at that. That looks so stupid. Anyway, their offense is explosive, Cleveland. Nick Chubb and Jacoby Brissett look great, and their defense is great. But I just don't see them putting a team together, and New York is just so bad. But I have Cleveland winning this easy, 24-10. The New York Jets are just a bad football team right now. They need to get it together. Indianapolis Colts at the Jacksonville Jaguars, a divisional game. Indianapolis tied against Houston last week. Couldn't believe it. They should have won. I mean, they shouldn't have been behind in the first place. Now they have another divisional matchup against Jacksonville. This will be a tough one, but I see Indianapolis rebounding and taking a big victory, maybe 31-17, 31-21, somewhere like that. Indianapolis is just too good of a team to play like that. With Jonathan Taylor and Michael Pittman Jr. and Matt Ryan. There's just too much talent across the board. Miami Dolphins doing their thing against the Patriots last week, taking a victory, going up against the Baltimore Ravens. This will be a tough matchup for them. Tyreek Hill did look great, but he's going to have a tougher matchup this week, and Baltimore's pass rush is going to get after Tua. So I see Baltimore dominating this one against Miami. It's going to be low scoring, but I have Baltimore winning... let's say 23, or I say Baltimore winning 20-13 over Miami. Miami's looking good. I just see Baltimore's defense being too much for them. Unless they can get a good running attack going and maintain time of possession. I don't know. Tampa Bay Buccaneers go on the road to take on the New Orleans Saints in big game Jameis. He goes up against his former team. He had a good game last week, and Tom Brady had a so-so game. I see New Orleans playing a tough game here, but I don't see them pulling out a victory. It's going to be close. I see Tom Brady and the Buccaneers winning maybe 28-24, 28-27. It'll be very tightly contested, but I see the Buccaneers pulling this one off. The Saints needed a Hail Mary from Jarvis Landry to win last week, and that was Atlanta. Tampa Bay is playing a lot better. Washington Commanders 1-0 against the Detroit Lions. I think this will be an easy game for Washington. Detroit is just playing very bad right now, and they're not a great team. Carson Wentz looked great. Scary Terry looked great. Antonio Gibson looked good in the passing game and the run game. Washington's got a solid defense led by Chase Young. I just don't believe in Jared Goff or the Lions right now. Their defense isn't playing well either. Their offense is just not together right now. So I see the Commanders winning this one 21-10 against the Lions. Final. Seattle Seahawks at the San Francisco 49ers, with the 49ers looking like a mess in horrible weather last week. Seattle upsetting Denver and spoiling Russell Wilson's return. Looking good. However, I see the 49ers coming home and bouncing back and getting a victory. I just see too much talent. And Seattle just they're playing for a high draft pick this year. But however, we'll see. It's a divisional game. Messy things always happen between these two teams. However, I say the 49ers winning this one 17-14. The Atlanta Falcons at the Los Angeles Rams. The Falcons played the Saints very tough last week, but I just see the Rams bouncing back. They had a horrible start to the season, but they're going to put their woes behind them and take it out on Atlanta and win 34-20 victory and return to their old Super Bowl form. We'll see how A.J. Terrell, if he can slow down Cooper Kupp, see how he looks. I don't think anyone could slow down Cooper Kupp, but we'll see. However, I think it'll be a real ugly game for Atlanta. The Arizona Cardinals at the Las Vegas Raiders. Two teams looking to bounce back after losing last week. Arizona's defense just got torched by Pat Mahomes and Kansas City Chiefs. I just see that happening again with Carr and Devontae Adams. They have chemistry already, and they look like a great duo, and they're going to cause trouble all season. And I think this is going to be too much for Arizona to handle. I think Las Vegas Raiders and Arizona play a high-scoring affair, but I have the Raiders winning 31-28. The Houston Texans and the Denver Broncos. Oh boy, the Houston Texans are bad. I don't know how they managed to tie the Colts, but hey, I don't know. It's going to get ugly though. I guess enjoy it while it lasts because Russell Wilson is going to be hot. And the Broncos are going to be mad, and they're coming into town looking to get a big victory after that mess up last week, especially with the coach being on the line. I see Davis Mills and the Texans going down hard. Russell Wilson is a Hall of Fame quarterback, and he's going to bounce back, that's for sure. And I don't even like the guy. Next, we have the Cincinnati Bengals against the Dallas Cowboys. The Bengals looking to bounce back, and as well as Dallas. Dallas lost Dak Prescott, and I heard they even reached out to Ben Roethlisberger to sign him because they have no quarterback right now. I don't know where this is going to go, but I have Dallas looking bad again this week and losing. Their pass rush is going to have to be monster to keep Joe Burrow on the ground, but I just see the Bengals rebounding and winning, getting back to their old Super Bowl self, as well as the Rams are. So yeah, this is going to be an ugly game for Dallas unless they get their quarterback situation together. Bengals 24, Dallas 9. Next, the Chicago Bears go to Green Bay as Green Bay looks to rebound from their loss last week. They look bad, and Chicago, the weather was bad, and their offense isn't doing too great either. Defense is not a good defense. I see Green Bay possibly losing this one, but I just can't see them losing. I see them winning in this tight matchup in a division rivalry. Packers win 17-14. Tennessee Titans go on the road to take on the Buffalo Bills. I see this one getting ugly too. Tennessee, I'm just not feeling. Derrick Henry just looks a little old right now, and he's the only offense they really got. They're stuck with rookie receivers and no flow. I just see Buffalo, just tearing it up and getting a victory easily over Tennessee. Maybe 27-17, 27-10, Buffalo. The Minnesota Vikings go on the road to take on the Philadelphia Eagles in a high-flying affair. I think this will be a great matchup. Minnesota's, as well as their passing game is, I think they'll need to keep the ball on the ground a little more, even though Dalvin Cook, he might have a little bit of mileage on him, but to keep the ball away from Philly, I think you pound the ball on the ground and play good defense because Philly's got a high-flying offense too, and they have a good defense. I think Minnesota, I think they lose this one because they're on the road. I see Philly winning at home and sustaining success. Jalen Hurts playing pretty well right now. Needs to get a little better at the passing, but I see Philly winning 30-24 in a tough matchup on Monday Night Football. And that concludes this week of football. Well, those were my predictions for Week 2 in the NFL. Drop yours in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Again, if you like the content, like and subscribe. Thank you and have a good day.